What, Poppy?
Hello, it's like I'm on the TV here. I'm on the TV. Well, you look at that. I'm on the TV again. Hello, Grandpa. Are you ready? Conan, you're supposed to let me wait to give you some. Silly boy. You shouldn't even be eating moist canned cat food anyhow. This is for me, the old guy. You're getting spoiled.
You left it on the counter.
Yeah, I can just help myself. That's the best part too. With all the good juice right on top. Anyhow, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello everybody. Back for another fun video scrapping time. And I meant to ask you before we even started, excuse me folks, is it better with this on or off? Gives me more light
on,
here.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Well, got this here TV to take apart, but we got a couple of lamps. This one that I found that looks pretty darn good. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not sure how old it is because the date on it is the year 5506. It's either code or it's actually the Chinese year, I'm not sure. And then this other lamp right here that I just picked up. Remember across the street the other day we seen this? And I
Yeah.
said, we don't need one of them. But when I came from the building today, I had to grab it.
I was wondering where it came from.
This date is 12/10. I don't know if it's 12th month of the 10th year, or the 10th year of the 12th month. But anyhow, that's pretty good anyhow. If they finally throwed it out for whatever reason or being broke here. But it lasted them 8 to 10 years for that. Not bad at all. Okay, let's start taking some of this old. Well, we got that part out. The little rod that turned it on and off. Doggone it. I guess the easiest thing would be to take the base off first. What, Conan, you don't like that? Get rid of that and get it out of the way. What, Conan? Too much for you? Huh? Oh, you're gonna leave now? You ate the good part of the food anyhow that I just gave you. Like, I don't have to hang around now. I got what I came for. Alright.
It's more like you got to quit smoking.
Uh-huh.
Them cigarettes is bad for you.
Put this food bowl over here out of the way. Put this up on the counter more properly. It's still not coming off easily. It never does. First of all, I don't know why I'm hesitant to do this. When it's gonna get scrapped anyhow, it don't matter the length, so there you go. Little rubber tank, plastic gooey is good. Alright, now this will make it a whole lot easier to get this off of there, won't it? Well, I don't know what you mean by a whole lot, but doggone it. Well, it's just frustrating when it won't come on off of there easily with fingers. There, now it's off of there. Ta-da! Get in there. Got some of that plastic stuck to it. Get in there. Give me that washer over there. Why are you being so hard to work with us there, fella? Ta-da, little washer. And then you gotta wait. I don't know what, I got a bunch of them. Do something with them one day. Now we got this part. So we should just be able to unscrew that section. Take it off of there. Nice little metal bar. Got a few of these saved for some projects. I don't know what they are yet, but now Mr. Conan's in there calling me to Conan! That's a threaded piece. That'll be nice for something one day, maybe. Conan, why are you in there crying? Oop, another piece of pipe. Okay, got like a union there for that piece. Let's get this one off of there. And the way they got that fiddled in there. Come on off there, you piece of plastic. Well, oh, snotted right there. That's strange. Haven't seen that before, but there it is. I'll come back over here to this piece. See what's going on. That little light fixture might still work if you needed a light to mount on something and have it on a good neck. So let's consider that at the moment. Let's cut that there. Set that to the side. We may be putting it out there in our later pile. Another piece of copper wire. It's like the first piece to the extension cord that I whacked off of there. Let's get this little piece here off so that we can get the brass out of it later. Could all throw it in there together, but I'll get the brass out of it later. Okay, let's put the wire over there onto the floor. Come back to this piece.
Not me.
She looks demonic.
No. I just fought to get this. I fought you.
Do you see how her eyes are glowing red? Look on the camera. Look. It's fucking scary. Wait.
Oh my god, that
Throw
is
the rope.
scary. Oh my god, dude, it's getting in my boots. It's snowing again. It just started again. Roxanne! Bring it here. Yeah, alright, good, yeah. Dude, she hauls ass.
Yeah, we can't see it real well on the camera because it's dark outside. I'll have to film her tomorrow. Whoa.
That thing's a lot heavier with all the water frozen on it. Or saliva.
Fuck this shit, I'm going inside. She spotted me, Joseph.
Ow, you're biting my fingers. You're biting my fingers. Fighting her in the snow would not be cool.
No, I tried last year and she like beat me up. It's not even funny.
Because she just jumped on me and like snowed the fuck out of me.
Oh, it's stuck on there. These guys. And this one. I didn't notice that it was put together right there too. How about that? I knew it was too long. Come on. Not a little threaded piece. For now, we'll keep up with one on this end too. I thought that was permanently attached, but it is not. That's a long one. Alright, them two pipes in there. This little guy here has next to nothing on it or anything. Get the wires off. I think that's aluminum right there. So, but okay, another wire. Get over there, wire. All right, now quickly moving on. Got this little lamp here. Got the cord all wrapped around and stuck up in there. Let's get the brass in off of it first and get it out the way into the little brass pile over there. Not much of a brass pile. I gotta take them all apart yet. Alright, get all this down and out of the way. Skip having to mess with it all along by just nipping it right there. Wire to the wire pile. Alright, now what do we got going on here? It's a little Phillips screw right here. Guess it holds the light socket part together, probably. Well, we'll just go ahead and steal it out of there. Come on now. Why are you so aggravating? Come on, there you go. And boy, it just bounced off of here to there to there on the floor, hit the box, bounced around somewhere else, and I'm not seeing it so quickly at the moment. So, cause I have to wait, cause I don't have time to waste all time while I look for the screw on the floor. That's the on and off knobby. I'll take this like this, like that, like that. This is all gonna be metal, yep. All just steel. It's painted brassy looking, or made to look brassy looking, but it's not. Nor is the base. Let's get that part off. Pull that out of there. Yep, the wires. Got a couple little screws in there that I may want to get out in a bit, but there's that piece of wire. Can go to the wire pile. And I need a little teeny piece fell off, but he's not getting away. He can go over here into the little wire bucket. He just thought he was getting away, but he did not. Alright, that's plastic. This piece here that don't want to come off yet. Plastic. It has some metal on it right there. Took the screw out of it, but it still doesn't want to cooperate. So we'll see if the pliers will help it. And it stops. Yep. Don't have to unscrew there, buddy. My pliers just make it come right off of there. That's it. That's what you call. Well, don't drop it in there. It's kind of like hammer time, but plier time. Dang it, I keep dropping it right in there. Not that it matters. Nothing on here we need anyhow. It can go right in the scrap bucket with that piece of plastic on it. So this piece of plastic and the recycle. Alright, now what do we got here? Oop. Little keeper fell out. That little tube came off. Oop. The base to come off here now. Yep, there's the base. Piece of wood. Some screw pieces added right in there with a lock nut on the bottom. Same here probably. Not that we care for that little bit. That's not too bad. Piece of wood might come in handy. Add it to the scrap pile. Back over here, what we got going on? Well, that's a big old nut right there. Or is it just made to look like one? Nope, I think it was. Well, I thought it was. Unscrew that. Wanting to. I'm guessing it has a nut on the bottom of it though. Alright, let's go look and see. This nice little pad that it had on it for so long to hold it down. And it has a nice little small weight in there too. Like I guessed, it had a nut on the bottom that was making it harder to get it out. So there's a nut, there's a lock washer, flat washer, nut, push that piece out. A little cap. And this nut's still attached to this piece. So they can add their self to the pile too. They fill my little container up though. Okay, now what we got going on here? Okay, the little base weight, and this little weight looks pretty, like a brass, kind of silver brass, but it's not. It just has the looks of it. And a little short pipe. Ta-da! And that ended the 2 lamps. Not a whole lot there to see. Alright, let's get to this TV. And it's manufactured July 2011. And manufactured in China. Oops, I tore that one up. Well, no need to have it if it's broke. Alright, I think I got all the screws out so we can pull the bottom right off of there. And right inside I see 4 little pieces of metal. Oh, that's the wrong screwdriver. That held it. Well, you can screw it to the wall, hang it on the wall. And see these little brackets and the little screw. I sure wouldn't have wanted to hang that on my wall and count on to not fall off with those little guys. Alright, let's get these quick little screws out, look over and see, do we see anything else hidden anywhere in it? And I don't at the moment. Get them little screws out of there. 1, 2, 3. Another 1, 2, 3 more. The little hello Conan came back. That's kind of frightening. Alright, piece of plastic that we don't need. Conan, I need to put this over here, buddy, without scaring you too much. Think that's possible? Might want to flip over here. Let me stick it behind this. That way you won't be scared when you go over there and do your claws. Wow. Peel this tape off. And unplug that at the same time. Tape off of there. Always so much tape. That little piece of plastic. Oh, that was around where the power plug went on it. 2 little speakers in it. That's all. Just 2 little speakers. Give me this screwdriver here. We can rip this tape off way quicker. Stop messing around with it. That one. What are you calling me for, Conan? You was just in here where I'm at. It make no sense, buddy. If you're so worried, you should have stayed here. A little piece of door that was around the jacks for the sound and such as that. 2 little pieces of foam on it. Cushion. Conan! Stop all that whining in there and come back in here where we're at. Okay, the speaker. Oh, that has a screw hole in it. They mostly always just stick on them little rubber doobies with no screw, but no, they didn't trust that. They have a little screw and washer in it. I'm guessing maybe I should have had the camera overhead, but I don't. Alright, let's get that one out of there. My favorite little things. Speakers. Come on, don't mess up the show here. As I'm saying, I like you guys. Okay. These speakers come over here. That one goes there. Oop. There. They all plugged up there. Two little speakers. They're nice and clean and pretty looking for their where they were at in their age. Surprising. One day I'll have to do a nothing but speakers as I take them all apart. Got a bunch to do that with. What is this? Just unplug it. And that was the volume menu, input volume channel. Plastic. This a little farther. Yep. Okay, that's just plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little buttons that were underneath that actually pitches. They don't have a tiny little drop of silver in each one of them, just like the little prongs there have. You can see the tiniest bit. Okay, got this wire here loose. Oh yeah. At the moment, I'll just stick the wires there because I haven't took them all apart. This wire here, right here. There you go. And that is silver. That end is, I thought that was kind of, yeah, that's gold on this end and silver on this end. Okay, let's keep it handier. Alright, this one is 4 eyesight says silver. Alright, one more wire here to get out of there. This one is silver and appears to be silver on that end. Also, no gold. Doggone it. Oh, one more wire there. Slide it there. Let's see how this piece comes off. Come on, there you go. And what we got here? Strange looking. Oh, got a wire for sure. And what's on the end? As I knew it would be. Just silver. Power board. Main brain board. A little piece of tin. Some dust on it. A piece of tin can go in there. And let's get back to this project. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. That's some heck of a glue that they had that glued on there with. That was one. There's a couple more right here. End up hurting my fingers. No, I didn't on that one at least. But on that one, nope. Surprisingly, I did not. Let's reach over here and put them in that box for now. Come back over here and get our magnet free, then back in our hand. Take this screw out of this piece of steel brace here. Well, I sent that screw flying, but I seen him land. He didn't get away like the other one. We'll go in, take the power board off of there, get that screw up out of there. Screw up? That's me. Not too bad. Two screws there, don't see any in the center. I see there's a couple little spun coppers there. 1, 2, 3, 4. heat sink, heat shredders, motor. Oh, now it's free. Yeah. Not a whole lot on there. It's capacitors. Oh, that one's blowed. That one's blowed. So, yep. About 3 right there that were blowed. I wasn't having a good day in there. That's part of the reason why this one's no longer functioning. Can't remember if I seen a broke spot in the screen on this one or not. I do quite a bit of these. I likes taking these things apart. Right. This must be the top because it says top right there. Why else would they write top on it if it's not the top? This is like the brain, the heat sink, some little 4-sided packs in there. Don't get the screw where it needs to be. These have silver in them where all the wires was plugged up. These along the edge where the components plug in are not gold plated like sometimes they are. Like I said, quite a cheap TV. Well, there's the board. And like I said, other than a couple of these different plugs that has a little bit of silver in them, these, right, I mean it's plated, it's coated on it, it's not like they're solid. If they were solid silver, they'd be too weak. They're just topped with it to make it work much better to conduct the electricity, so there's not a failure in its early life. Eventually it'd rub it all off if you plug and unplug, but you don't plug and unplug those things very often, so it doesn't get a very good chance to rub off of there. Huh. That weird bracket. Right. Stay like you are for now, buddy. Over there, I might bend you up some later, but alright, now we're back over here. Is this screwdriver going to work on these today? It looks like it will. That one. That one. And little old plug up. And just a little bit of gold, in there. Not a heck of a lot. Thing with this piece here that I think it's wrapped in there some, but this little wire here has gold on it that takes the information to there. This little thing here is little motors and whatever's required to make the lights work. Without the lights working and doing their jobs in there, you don't have much of a display. Usually has one long white mercury filled, or I'm not sure if these are or not, bulbs. Conan, why are you crying in there, buddy? If you come in here where I'm at, you wouldn't have to cry. Conan. He wants me to come in there. Piece of plastic that was covering it all. That in there. Hurry back over here. This thing here plugs up to the lights that's under there. Sometimes they'll come off easily, and sometimes not. I don't want to break up none of the lights that's under there. So we don't want no mercury spilled nowhere. Please no, we don't want that. got it off of that pretty easily. I don't know what we left behind. That looked like it might be a tiny bit of silver on them where they were plugged in. Only broke one tube off. I might have to hunt them back just to see. Yeah, that looks like a tiny piece of silver. I don't have to hunt them back. They fell off in my hand. Okay, there's nothing on that one. There's that one. There's this one. Let's just go ahead and snap them off and put them here in our little pile. Other than that, can't tell what's inside of this. Just for curiosity's sake, let's open up some of it and see. And it looks like they just have a little bit of silver plate on them plugs. But then we got these little copper motor pieces, and this board, this whole board's copper. Underneath all the green mask. Alright, get in there with the others. Hopefully we didn't do no harm. Tape, more tape, more tape, more tape. Just run it like that, dummy. Okay, that's loose, that's loose. Okay. Those off of there. Plastic. They probably don't want them at the plastic recycle place, but there you go. These off of there. Look at that. Hello there, Scrappy. I'm on the TV. All right. I'll put some more plastic there somehow, but open up all this. Open that one. Come on, plastic. Don't stab yourself in the fingers there, dummy. You never like that when you do that. It's a wonderful world. I don't know. It was. It's getting to be a weird world. More and more every day. More and more things that I see on YouTube or the news. It's like, what? That's crazy. And also I say, good thing I ain't in that neighborhood. Okay, let's get these off of here. I'm thinking I'm ready to pull the back off, but I do believe I actually have probably a bunch of screws down there. Yes, it usually is. And this time, you remembered. Or I remembered. Whole bunch of them. Whole bunch. There's one. Alright, give us our magnet here, please. And we can make this work a little better. At least I didn't short the way on these screws around it. It seems to be fairly done with the correct amount. Yep, there's a big hole in that right there. So, a big old busted spot right there with two little holes. So that means that screen is not any good either. Which generally that's what's wrong with these guys is the screens are broke. Yes, yes, yes. More. There's another one. Sad when the screen's broke. Means I can't do nothing funny with it. Okay. Getting there. About 16 screws around this thing. Strange. They need so many. But at least the product lasted and didn't fall apart and break all up. Funny how long ago something's precision of these screws would have been way more valuable than currency. And now they're a handful of penny. Who knows? The day may come when it goes back the other way. Imagine you need all this many screws and you had to make them all by hand. That was a job. Imagine I'm doing all this and saying all this and the camera's not even running because I haven't checked it, not once. Which is bad on my part. That has happened to me.
That to me.
I'm a ding dong.
Why would you do that? Okay.
It was kind of code for you anyhow. Alright, so this piece is metal and the other side pieces are plastic. Often on these TVs, it's metal all the way around, but not on this one. Alright, let's fold that right up.
Okay, so it's almost 16 minutes and it's going to take 3.5 hours to render.
Well, that's because you get all the different stuff added too, though, huh?
Yeah, but still, it's only 16 minutes.
You would think it wouldn't take 3.5 hours to render something like that long. That's weird.
My laptop is pretty slow.
Well, I know, but still, how come this piece wants to be harder to get along with? None of them, shouldn't say that yet, none of them hurt my hand. Hey, Wolfgang. Wolfgang. What are you doing, Wolfgang? Come here. You don't ever get on this. You don't ever like to get on the TV because you don't like to get up here on top of stuff. You're the weird kitty. What are you doing, Wolfgang? Leaving? It's like, yeah, I'm leaving. This stuff's crazy.
Unless you got something for me.
Yeah. And he'll stay if you got something special for him, but he's not too picky anyhow. He doesn't really care about a lot of little treats and stuff a whole lot. He cares more about being pet and talked to.
Yeah.
Conan's walking around on my feet.
Dépendant affectif.
They all think I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself in here. And they're like, I know he's not talking to me. I wasn't even in the room for a bit. And Conan's like, I'll test it. I'll go out here in the hallway and just keep screaming and see if he answers. Yeah, this thing busted there.
Dang.
And it's all cracked and run everywhere. Ta-da. Ta-da-na-na. And look, I never bothered to find out or figure out or go any farther in this story. I mean, I got these little pieces off, but around the whole outside of this screen, and maybe, ow, and maybe running through the whole thing is some kind of stuff you want to sell or something, because along the, when you look at it along the edges here, and from underneath the color, on them I can always see there's some kind of wire or some kind of something in there.
Mm.
You know, as the edges and stuff are gold. Is that? I don't know. Anyhow, this is needs to go out to the garbage and not too long because I don't want it to break up and crush up. Alright, now we're back over here to these guys. Never did get this all the way off of there, did we? These little rubber garments out of these holes before I forget and throw them out with the plastic. There's 3. Back over here. Is you in there rendering the Bye.
That's
Let's
good.
clean this
But
mess
now,
up
look
here.
at the camera while you're there.
Hello. Bye.
I sound so
Can we
dumb.
do like this?
When I laugh, my laugh is bad.
Bye.
More.
Or just like this. So you put
That's better, yeah.
Alrighty.
Hey Doggus, did you like your walk? Oh, it's time to go inside now. Go on.
Good dog.